Hi guys, today we're gonna talk about my last illustration from July. I think it would be cool to have one topic or one theme for every month and just collect these all illustrations. For July it was circus, and I'm always start with the first sketch. After I work in details on sketch in outlines, and I worked on layers under that. The most funniest part, of course, it's coloring, and when I see if it's too much details on my outline illustration, I'm just removing that, because on coloring part I see that I have big points or big contrasts, and I want to have big elements on my illustration, so I don't want to have too many small details on my illustration, so I just remove it or not coloring that. So basically this is the funniest part. It's the easiest one, I would say. Most of my illustrations inspired by tarot cards. My favorite cartoons in my childhood it was Beetlejuice, and I like this dark, whimsical, dreamy atmospheres. My favorite movies, it's movies by Tim Burton and Guillermo del Toro. I would say that's my favorite, and they have the beautiful, beautiful atmosphere and costumes and casts and details. What I love in an iPad, that's always on extra layers. I can add small details whenever I want. Or for example here I can add little details on this code for chicken, or add extra lines or highlights or shades on extra layers. So basically I can edit my illustration in every moment. That's what I really like in iPad illustration, digital general illustration. For these stars, for the background, I had separate layer. I just prepared very long time ago and reuse it on layers every time. I just change sometimes opacity of this layer and can play with the colors of stars. Sometimes can be white or purple, or I don't know, even pink sometimes, depend. Here on the screen you can see my brushes. I always use the same one. It's my popular one. They are basic in the iPad and they do amazing jobs. So love them. For other, I use just Procreate for drawing and Amber Draw for motion touches at the end, because on my TikTok I'm always posting how I'm adding this touch of motion at the end of my illustration when it's done and drew. So basically it make my illustration alive, it make it cool, it has animated brushes inside, and actually I use only 2 of them, but I really like the effect. Next tip, I don't know if it's tip, it's just what I'm doing. You can see this is the contrast. Always I have, like most of the time, I have darker backgrounds, and white or light elements looks very nice on that. And again, on the extra layer, I put these darker outlines for drawing on that, and then makes this transparent effect. I think it's cool, I like it. And on all my illustration, you can see this repetitive pattern. And this is the circus one from July. There is 3 of them, but I think now it's 4 or 5 from July about circus. And you can see I marked these repetitive elements on all my illustrations. I think it's very cool. On my website I put my illustrations in the mockups. I think it's present them very well, and people can understand that it's illustrations and size of it and format of it. Some of my illustrations, by the way, in motion here on the website, you can check. I have in my plans to have this motion elements on my latest illustrations, but I will do that probably in my future videos. I definitely will show you that. Just excited how it will look like. And this illustration which we talked lately, this one from July, you can see this is all my illustrations from February. I had a huge break with my videos, but here you can see that my lately illustrations, they all in the same color palette, and I'm planning to do postcards and posters with my illustration. This one with the huge chicken is still in progress, it's not finished. This girl on top, it was in this dark navy blue and red colors, and the next it's a circus series, and this is one from the February. These girls, I already tried to print it, will show you in a moment. I'm not really happy with my prints, but you will see the difference. Here I didn't print it at home, by the way. I printed in a specific place, and you can see how prints are dark and how beautiful illustrations on iPad look like. Yeah, so basically I don't like the effect, but I will definitely work on color correction to have it more lighter on printings. and I don't like this glossy finish on paper. Next time I will print it on the matte paper and I will see the difference. Yeah, you can see that the details printed very well, but it's just not what I expected. A little bit sad that it's not that light how iPad perfectly showing that. A little bit of color correction and magic, and I think it will work. So here you can see this dark green illustration. It's completely different on print. It's so dark. The last one, I would say I like that I see this pattern on the background with the dots, but it's still too dark. Yeah, so this was my test. It was A3 glossy paper. Next time I'll try different paper. When you work on your illustration or your portfolio, it's always important to show your style. So sometimes your style, it's repetitive elements, colors and patterns. You can see how like I have moons, I have this lights, I have these curtains, I have this hair or animals, sometimes little details like, I don't know, moths or this pattern of floral on the background, or these chickens or shape even of chicken. Yeah, so it's all build your own style, your own language, your own stylistic. Yeah, if you're struggling with that, we can talk on my online consultation. I can help you to find your elements, your color palettes, maybe your specific styling. I don't think it's difficult. If you have already approximately 5 or 6 illustrations, you can see your patterns. You can catch it. It's really possible. Before that, I worked in a different colors, in a different themes and different styles, and it was really hard to me, but it's possible. In August, I will launch one event. It will be masterclass about illustrations in Gdansk. We will draw all together and I will record a little bit of that and will share with you guys in next videos. Looking forward. But if you're interested in online classes or consultations, you can book my time in Calendly on my website. We can talk, we can discuss your ideas, your plans. Just fill up your information, my first class for free, and you can check on my website what is included in my online classes. It's not video recording, it's one-on-one conversation. We can talk about your portfolio, we can talk about your illustrations or build it together. Leave me a comment below this video and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you!